You've seen them. Drake stepping off a gleaming jet with his name on the tail, Kylie Jenner sipping champagne with a Hermes blanket draped across the seat, and DJ Khaled shouting "We the best" on a sleek runway. But what if I told you most of these private jet moments are just staged? In the world of celebrity, image is everything. That $70 million jet you saw on Instagram, it might be rented by the hour. Some of the most iconic celebrity jet photos aren't even taken on a real plane. They're in Hollywood sets, airport hangars, or short-term rentals designed just for photo shoots. And here's where it gets deeper. Many A-list stars don't own private jets at all. Why? Because the real cost of owning one is astronomical. We're not just talking about the price tag. We're talking fuel, storage, pilots, maintenance, insurance, and unexpected repairs. It's a money pit unless you're flying 400 plus hours a year. Let's break down the biggest myths. Rented versus owned. What celebrities don't tell you. Let's get something straight. Owning a private jet is a massive commitment. A brand new Gulfstream G650, one of the most popular celebrity jets, costs upwards of $70 million. And that's just the purchase. Maintaining it annually can add another $3 to $5 million, depending on usage. Now ask yourself, how many celebrities are really flying that much? That's where jet rental services come in. Companies like NetJets, VistaJet, and Wheels Up offer fractional ownership or charter flights that allow celebrities to borrow a jet for a few hours or days. And for an extra fee, they'll even let you brand the exterior or the cabin to make it look like it's yours. Enter Kylie Jenner. Her now infamous Rise and Shine jet post caused a stir, but it wasn't actually hers. Multiple aviation trackers revealed the jet had been chartered. Even the pink-lit cabin was part of a temporary setup. Kylie does have access to private jets, but full ownership? That's a gray area. Another example? Drake's Air Drake. A massive customized Boeing 767. Yes, it has his logo and name, but he didn't buy it. The jet was gifted to him by CargoJet, a Canadian logistics company, as a marketing move. The aircraft was already decades old and repurposed. While impressive, it's not quite the billionaire move it appeared to be. Then there's Cardi B, who once tweeted about flying private to avoid TSA lines. But flight data showed the aircraft she posted had been chartered earlier that day by multiple other clients. She just booked a leg and posted it like it was hers. These stories aren't about calling celebrities liars. It's about understanding how the illusion is crafted. It's branding, it's lifestyle marketing, and it works. Why even billionaires avoid buying jets? Here's the irony. Some of the world's richest celebrities, even billionaires, don't own private jets. Why? Because in many cases, it's just not worth it. Let's take Oprah Winfrey. She owns a Gulfstream G650, and she's one of the few who actually uses it enough to justify the cost. But even she has spoken publicly about how she only bought it after years of constant travel, and it's a business tool, not a toy. Compare that with Taylor Swift, who reportedly had a private jet but sold it after intense backlash over her carbon footprint. She now opts for charter flights. Still luxurious, but without the overhead and scrutiny. And then there's Leonardo DiCaprio, who constantly advocates for environmental causes. He was once caught flying private to climate conferences, and the backlash was immediate. Since then, he's dramatically reduced private jet use, switching to commercial first class or shared jet services whenever possible. Owning a jet is like owning a mansion in the sky, except it depreciates faster, and every hour it sits idle, it still costs you. Pilots need to be on retainer. Hangars cost thousands per month, and the maintenance schedule is relentless. That's why most celebrities own the image, not the asset. They'll partner with companies to sponsor a branded flight, take a few viral photos, and disappear. The illusion is set, and the followers believe it. Fake jets, photo shoots, and the social media game. Yes, you read that right. Some celebrity jet posts aren't even taken inside real operational jets. They're staged. And you've probably liked a few of those posts without ever knowing the difference. Let's talk about jet sets. Replica private jet interiors built inside studios, complete with plush leather seats, mood lighting, and branded details. These aren't new, but social media has turned them into the perfect content traps. Influencers, low-tier celebrities, and even mainstream stars have used these fake jets for photo shoots, brand deals, or music videos. One company in Los Angeles, for example, rents out a fake jet studio for just a few $100s an hour. It's been featured in music videos, luxury brand shoots, and yes, Instagram posts. posts with captions like "Another day, another flight," and it doesn't stop there. Some celebrities are snapped on the stairs of a jet without ever stepping inside. They walk down the tarmac, take a few glam shots with luggage and bodyguards, then head back to their chauffeured car. The jet never leaves the ground. Why do they do this? Because image equals power in the entertainment world. A single photo on a jet can spark articles, gossip, and fan speculation. It can boost brand deals, increase engagement, and create the illusion of unstoppable success. And in a digital age, perception often trumps reality. Remember that photo of a certain pop star holding champagne at the door of a jet? Turns out she never boarded. The jet was grounded for maintenance. But the photo? It racked up millions of likes. Who actually owns their jet? While many celebrities fake it or rent it, a select few really own their private jets, and they use them as true tools of mobility, not props. Let's start with Tom Cruise. He's not only a certified pilot, but he owns multiple aircraft, including a Gulfstream 4 and even vintage warplanes. Cruise uses his jets for film shoots, travel, and sometimes even flies them himself. For him, private aviation is part of his brand: fast, elite, and extreme. Jay-Z received a private jet as a gift from Beyonce, a Bombardier Challenger 850 worth around $40 million. But unlike other celebs, Jay-Z rarely posts about it. He uses it strictly for family and business travel, keeping it low-key. Then there's Floyd Mayweather, who flaunts not one, but two private jets. One is for him, the other for his entourage. His aircraft are heavily customized and constantly feature in his social media posts. While some criticize his flexing, there's no denying he actually owns what he shows off. Mark Cuban, billionaire entrepreneur and Shark Tank star, was one of the first people to make an online aircraft purchase. He bought a Gulfstream G 550 in the 90s with just a few clicks. For him, time is money, and the jet is all business. These stars aren't just using their jets for aesthetics. They use them for efficiency, privacy, or true lifestyle upgrades. And in most of these cases, they're not shouting about it on Instagram. Because when you really have it, you don't need to fake it. The environmental backlash, and the rise of jet trackers. In the age of climate awareness, flying private has become more controversial than ever, especially for celebrities. Take Taylor Swift, for example. She was ranked as the most polluting celebrity of the year in terms of private jet emissions. Her plane reportedly made 170 flights in just 1 year. After public outrage, her team claimed that she rents out the jet to others, a move that shifted the blame but didn't change the optics. But the scrutiny isn't just from journalists anymore. Jet tracking accounts, like the infamous @CelebJets on X, formerly Twitter, have begun using publicly available flight data to monitor and expose celebrity jet usage in real time. When Kylie Jenner posted a photo of her and Travis Scott's jets side by side, captioned, "You wanna take mine or yours?" the backlash was immediate. Environmental activists and fans alike criticized the wastefulness of taking 12-minute flights when a car ride would have sufficed. Even Elon Musk, who owns a Gulfstream G650ER, has tried to have tracking accounts banned, despite being an advocate for transparency and technology. The irony wasn't lost on the public. Now, more celebrities are facing pressure to either fly commercial, buy carbon offsets, or limit their private flights altogether. Some have responded, others have doubled down. But one thing's certain, the era of flying private in silence is over. Every takeoff, every landing, and every short unnecessary flight is now part of the public conversation. The jet illusion. Why they still fake it? So why do celebrities keep pretending they own jets? Why go through the trouble of renting, staging, or even faking flights altogether? The answer is simple. Image is currency. In the age of social media, fame is no longer just about talent. It's about perception. A single photo on a private jet sends a message of power, success, and exclusivity. It tells fans, brands, and the press, "I've made it." For influencers trying to cross into celebrity status, or stars trying to maintain relevance, the jet aesthetic becomes a shortcut to status. The jet becomes more than transportation. It's a stage, a set piece, a symbol, and that illusion often pays off. It can land endorsement deals, boost engagement, or cement a celebrity's place in the luxury lifestyle narrative. Fans buy into it, brands capitalize on it, and gossip blogs echo it, all helping to maintain the myth. But behind that illusion is often insecurity, competition, and a need to keep up appearances in an industry where your relevance can vanish overnight. That's why you'll see photos of champagne-filled cabins with captions like "Grind now, shine later," even if the person posting is returning a rented jet in 2 hours. That's why a star might post 10 different jet looks on the same day from the same parked plane, because in Hollywood, faking it convincingly can be just as powerful as owning it for real. In the end, private jets have become more than just luxury transportation. They're a fantasy, a perfectly filtered, heavily captioned dream sold to us one post at a time. But now you know the truth. Not every jet is owned. Not every flight takes off. Not every lifestyle is real. Some of the richest celebrities in the world choose practicality over vanity, and others, they choose to curate an image because, in this digital era, perception can make or break a career. So the next time you see your favorite star boarding a jet, ask yourself, is this a real flight or just a scene? Because sometimes the most glamorous lies are the ones we're most eager to believe. And if you enjoy content that pulls back the curtain on luxury, fame, and the truth behind the lives of the rich and famous, make sure to subscribe to Golden Empire, where we reveal what's real, what's fake, and everything in between.